No, we don't got costumes. We don't got time for that. Hi, everybody. It's the pre-show. I'm Sammy Gonzalez, and I'm wearing red. It would be a kicking with the compa. Oh, yeah, I guess you can come. Yeah. We're doing pre-show now.
Go with that.
So, yeah. We can kill 20 minutes. Okay. Marcos is coming. It was just going to be JJ. We were literally just straight up going to do a show without Marcos because he's doing childcare. It wasn't his child, strangely enough. He's just taking care of random babies. No, I'm kidding. But no, so he was hanging out. But I wanted to just let you guys know why I'm here. I'm back. I'm wearing a color that's not black, which is really discomforting.
We traded.
Oh, my God. Jesus Christ. But let's see what they say. I was hoping JJ was going to be dressed up as Solid Snake. I'm dressed up as a lifeguard. I'll take lifeguard over Kool-Aid.
Yeah.
I will take lifeguard over Kool-Aid. Thank you so much. Yeah, so, well, first of all, we were talking about sweatshirts. I'm wearing a red sweatshirt. I'm wearing a This Is Why Paramore sweatshirt. It's my newest prized possession. We'll talk about my trip of almost dying, and then I'm going to be gone for a week. So I almost die, survive, gone for a week, come back for like a couple weeks, and then die again, where I'll be gone for another 2 days, come back for like 3 weeks, and then leave again. So there's not going to be a lot of Sammy on the Mexcellence, but it's going to be in good hands. But first, we're talking about apparel and how I almost tore this $70 hoodie right off the bat by putting the hands in the pockets and tearing the sleeve. And no, I'm not dressed as a drug dealer. Why would you do that? I will, however, dress in this Castlevania Vicente Fernandez shirt that you showed me, which is the coolest fucking thing I've ever seen in my fucking life, JJ.
Yeah, man.
Why isn't it in my possession already? Look at that. Oh, there you go. I can zoom on it. That's so awesome. We need more Mexican anime things. Why isn't there more Mexican anime?
Well, if you back out of that dude's page, all of his page.
I got to this one. I got to this one.
Offerings are Mexican animes.
Oh my God.
He's got the Demon Slayer core as Aztec warriors.
What the fuck? I don't know what that is. Sold by Weeb Express, which is a delightful name. Well, let's see. Is that Broly as a Mexican?
That's Aztec Broly.
Oh my gosh. It looks like Broly. The new Aztec 4? Is this Spider? What? Oh my God. This is great for the podcast listeners, but that's why you got to watch the video. So you can look at these shirts. Aztec Hulk. Looks like Johnny Blaze as Spider-Man and another Wolverine. This is delightful, and the chat is there. There's a Zorro anime? Zorro is so old. Zorro is too old, if you will.
Jesus Rodriguez is the artist name. Just
no, Weeb Express. Weeb Express. I like this one. He's selling a fucking children's drawing. Let's see here. Spider-Man Aztec, where you just color swapped. Let's see here. Superman Aztec God. This is a cowboy. Yep. Bandito Naruto. Oh, yeah. I want every character in a Charro fucking uniform. That'd be nice as fuck. Is that Goku? Holy shit. All of my dreams are coming true. Everybody, it's my birthday. It's your birthday on Tuesday.
Yeah.
And it's my birthday. You're the 25th?
Yep.
That's right. And I'm the 24th. It's me and JJ's birthday. It should have been the me and JJ birthday show where everyone just donates bits to us, then Marcos is going to go and fuck it up. But in honor of my birthday first, tell you a recounting of my weekend, JJ. I almost died. And I don't mean that facetiously. I mean like there was like I was on the first step of starting to die. And I'll explain the story. And I should have pulled one more video. Actually, as a matter of fact,
with the sickle?
Huh?
Was the dude with the sickle waving at you?
oh, he was kind of in the crowd. He was kind of looking like, "Hey, what you doing, buddy? You all right? You're looking awfully tired." Let me see if I can get these videos real quick. There's only 2 more that I need to pull. It's mostly just for scale and scope because my dumbass went to the ACL festival. Yes, this weekend.
Thank you, everyone, for the early birthday.
Oh, my God. Thank you, early birthday. The chat is going wild. I appreciate you. I'm going to be 32, and you're going to be?
35.
35. 55. Girlfriend's age, 55. My IQ, 55. Nobody remembers that. But what I'm trying to do here is airdrop these last videos because I went to ACL Festival, and if ACL is Austin City Limits, for those of you who are uninitiated, as well as myself before this weekend, because I'd never been to ACL. Have you ever been to ACL?
No.
Yeah.
I've torn my ACL.
Oh, have you really?
No.
Oh, I was about to say, shit, dude. What kind of severe athletics are you doing on your own time?
I jumped into the ring after Brock and after Batista and John Cena ruined the Royal Rumble.
Oh my God, I tore both of my hamstrings. If we're talking about that injury, no, I love how the airdrop was working perfectly the first time, and now it's just like, nope, I refuse to work. But ACL Festival, if you don't know, Austin City Limits is a 3-day festival of delights and treats for everybody. And so I went because the group chat that we have in our possession.
The fun one or
the fun one? Well, the fun one, everyone was like, hey, Sam, your favorite band is playing. Hold on. Why do I not have iMessage all of a sudden? This is the dumbest thing. I hate my life. I was just going to text it to myself, and I can text to myself because I have iMessage, because I have an iPhone, and now it's saying I don't. There we go. Boom.
Found it.
Gotta send it to my email. Technology. I know I'm being distracted. Don't worry. This is going to have a lot of visual aids, and it's going to be worth the message. So, first day, I've never been to a festival. I have my friend Sharon. Sharon is a little marathon runner friend I have, and she was like, don't sell your ticket. Come with me. We could be best friends. And mind you, I'd only hung out with her once before. I met her at a party, and like, hey, you're cool. And so she's like, no, I like them excellence. You're so cool. And let's go hang out. And I said, okay, sure. Let's go ahead and do that. So she's running me around, and we go see Conan Gray, who's some Gen Z guy who talks about how his family hates him. And I was like, I appreciate a good sad boy here and every now and again, you know? And so
I only know 2 Conans. One of them's a barbarian, and the other one used to host late night.
Yes, and one of them is British. What do you say? Was pulling all the girls' ACL. Well, no, here's the first thing. I have a girlfriend now. Wonderful time to get a brand new one, right? Before I go to Single Fest 2022 in Austin. I've never been before. Literally loads of beautiful women. I love you, babe, by the way. I love you. Don't get mad at me. Which is even great because my girl's not the type of girl that gets mad at shit like that, which is super awesome. And I recommend it. Okay, I'm just trying to get this to go, and it's just making porno noises.
It sounds like the end credits to like Unsolved Mysteries or something.
Right. It was just filler, but I'm trying to paint a picture here. But for some reason, it's like it won't let me just save it. So, and I don't want to show my phone number.
Put the Manscaped ad over.
Put the Manscaped ad over. Anyway, so I'll do it this way because this. Let's see, we'll do this for. Wait, nope. Which one's first? This one's first. Yeah, the porno music is first. Yes, we get it. We get it. Yes, please. Thank you. All right. Make it nice and big. There we go. This is so great. Sun God Sammy and King JJ. Oh my God.
I like it.
I'm on Sing Ra, which is the football player. All right, now to the real story. So we go, my little friend, she's actually just came out as bisexual. She's like, no men today, only women. I'm like, cool, little sis, let's go.
We're on the same planet.
Right. But the thing was, it was like, by the way, I was cock-blocking you for dudes anyway, because giant man, little tiny girl hanging out, high-fiving all the time. It's not a fun time for her to find dudes because I'm scary. And then girls that are attractive, they're not going to be like, oh, that guy that's with that girl arm in arm, like, yeah, let's go, buddy. They're not going to come after me. So it was like this perfect barrier of no pulling for either one of us, which was great. And she's new at being gay, so she didn't even know how to approach women anyway. So it was just kind of funny. But
I mean, I'm straight, and even I have trouble with it.
Yeah, it's not like I had any tips or anything for her. I was like, I found all my girls on the internet. But
how can you tell when a girl likes you? Well, really, I can only tell when their legs are on my... Then they really like
right. In between, then it's a mystery. I don't know. I might be lying half the time.
I don't know how I get that far, but when I do,
it's pretty sweet, right?
It's confirmed. She likes me.
And so then we walk around and see a couple artists, and I walked to my car after like 7 hours of walking around. I walked to my car that's 2 miles away. I'm young, I could do it. My feet are tore up. Second day, we go see a few more artists. She actually leaves after one show. She's like, my mom's in town. I did this last week. Bye. So she takes off. I see Lil Nas X. Great performer, by the way. He's the real deal. Lip syncs the whole fucking show, but he's got cool dancers and stuff. It's very homoerotic, and it was very funny to watch a bunch of straight dudes with their girlfriends be visibly uncomfortable. It was just because like their girlfriends are having a good time. I'm having a good time. There's guys just like, it can't avert my eyes because it's really talented shit. They're doing
This
like
is
amazing.
filling me with feelings that are strange and confusing.
Like, because these guys are physically fit and they're doing amazing gymnastics and they're twerking. So it's like, okay, the gymnastics, cool. The twerking, not my cup of tea. But hey, in for a penny, in for a pound, right? I'm at a Lil Nas X show, but he was really great. Let's see, Toby Nwigwe. I saw. Let's see, Princess Nokia, who was literally just like wanting to fuck everybody in the crowd verbally. She was very promiscuous verbally. Let's see, who did I see? The Chicks, formerly of the Dixie kind, but they were just the Chicks now, because Dixie's racist. Don't be racist. Who else did I see? Lucky Day. I saw Wallows. I almost threw up halfway through Phoenix. That wasn't the part where I died. Casey Musgraves at the end, but I bought the tickets in the morning, and going back to the conversation, the fun topic that we had, where it was like 9 in the morning, and Marcos goes, "Hey, ACL, they have announced who's going, and Paramore is going." And I said, "Okay, how much are tickets? When do they go on sale?" He goes, $300 and at noon. And I said, bet. So they go, payment plan, even better. Clack, clack, clack. I have fiber internet. I'm like first in line. I get the tickets. I'm good to go. This is months ago. Weekend comes up. I'm having a good time. Almost sold the tickets because I have a bunch of traveling I'm about to do. I'm about to go all over the place. And my friend helps me commit to it. And I said, okay. And we go to Wallows, the band that she wanted to see. And we get there a little early, and we're in a pretty good spot. And we parked in the good spot, and I saw the guy. He was about 100 yards away. It's a good show. But then my brain put something together, and I was like, well, I really want to see Paramore. And this was a good spot. I stayed in that spot for Lil Nas X. It was a good spot. But I didn't come and do all this shit just to be 100 yards away. I want to be in the shit. So I made the dumbass decision to commit to being in the dumbass shit. So back to the porno music. So this is it in the morning. I got there at 11, right when the gates open. And I went on the opposite gate, which is why all those people beat me. But as you can see, the gate's right there. The corner is where the guy in the red hat is. And then that guy right there, apparently, or the guy next to him, they had been the first people in the front the previous 5 days. Like they had a system, and that was like their thing, was to be right in the front. And so, and no, I did not get stuck in a porta potty and almost die. And it was a 3-day festival, to answer the question. So this is the end of the third day, or start of the third day. Got a little bit of shade. You see the shade right there. And there's that line of the sun. That line of the sun will slowly but surely retract.
Right, yeah.
And that's when the fun begins. So I am in that shit for 7 hours. They go on at 6. I'm there at 11. My friend doesn't show up until like 1:30 because she was like, it's not a big deal. You'll hold the spot. I said, okay. And I am waiting and sitting, and there's a couple of bands that go on. And there's a couple of bands that go on. And there's a guy named Youngblood. He's very British. And my friend shows up, and the crowd's there. And it is high noon almost, a little after high noon. And this British bastard putting on a great show, and I'm enjoying it very much. Open up the fucking pit! And he keeps saying it until they actually do it. And we start to get crushed. And like where there's no space, my feet have 2 terrible blisters on them even now. And it's getting hot, and there's no clouds. Those clouds that you see, they're gone. They're just not there anymore. And this is where the danger happens. My body, in its way of telling me, "Hey Sam, you're in danger," I start to get chills. Which, if you ever know, folks, if you are overheating and you get the chills, that means you're dying. At the very least, it means that's the beginning of heat stroke.
Yeah.
Now, the only reason I didn't have heat stroke or wasn't going to get there so quickly was I was filled with water because I had a water pack and they were giving out water in the front. Otherwise, I was like, oh no, this is not good. And I'd only eaten like a couple slices of pizza, like leftover pizza, and half a bag of Doritos, like a little mini bag of Doritos. So I'm like, fuck, okay. And then like, here's me in the middle. That's water poured on me / sweat.
I'm dying here, but if I die, it'll be a valiant death. Seeing future wife, potential wife, Haley. If I don't make it, tell my family I love them. But like only slightly more than Paramore.
Like my eyes are sunken. I'm out of breath. That was me literally trying to think of words to say because everything up here was gone. My friend was like, "Are you okay?" And I'm like, I'm not thinking. My brain is. I'm trying to survive. She was like, "Okay," and so I go through that, and I go through a artist named Oliver Tree, and Oliver Tree is like a troll artist kind of too, and so he just keeps going on, and coincidentally enough, that's the name of his song. Life goes on and on and on and on. So we are just like, fuck. And yes, I was on like 13%. It was critical mass. But at the end of Oliver Tree, the cloud cover comes. And I'm like, oh, thank God. And mind you, I've been drinking from this 2-liter pack and drinking cartons of water that they're giving out. Don't have to pee. It's just leaving my body. It's just leaving my body. And so I'm like, oh my God, this is it. We've done it. And let me find the other clip I was going to pull, because you saw that crowd in the beginning of people, right? It was very small, a smattering of people, if you will. This was the crowd after. Oh no, that built up behind me, which was why I got there so early, because being in the I was kind of like right there-ish for Lil Nas X. If I would have been anywhere in there, it would have been claustrophobic and coronavirus filled. At least in the front, there was like no way to actually get coronavirus because there was breeze and like people in front of you that if they had it, I mean, you were doomed. But like it was a handful of people. Like I was talking, like that little girl right here, this one right here, literally a 15-year-old. She was like, I've been coming to this ever since I was 6 years old. I was like, what the fuck? You were an actual child. And then these girls were actual children. I never talked to this blonde dude. These guys were Mario twins, and then other assorted friends. That girl right here in the yellow almost passed out, and I saved her life individually, which was nice. And then, yeah, fucking thousands and thousands and thousands of people. And then and that little barricade right there, the fucking VIP section, I wanted to spit on them. Fucking, oh, those rich bastards. They weren't. And the thing was, I looked over, see if they were singing the songs. They weren't singing the songs, JJ. Like, it was like, you ever want to eat the rich? You ever want to? Oh,
around lunchtime.
They were there for eating. They were there for the eating, man. You could have put them on a nice spit and really just roasted them, even in the fucking sun, the Texas goddamn sun. But then, JJ, like I said, cloud came. Usually, the clouds open up for heaven, but in this instance, the overcast came upon, and the sun set, and I saw my wife, Haley Williams. And Haley Williams, I've had a crush on since 2008, since that first album, or second album, when most people got a hold of them. I know all the words to all the songs. I know all the drama. I know all her individual albums. I was in like the top 1% on Spotify last year of her own individual albums. I didn't take any video because I wanted to enjoy the moment. That's how serious I was about it. This is not my phone. This is from my friend's phone. She has an Android. That's why it's all long and weird. But I was like, that's me, JJ. I record everything in my fucking life. I record every hour of this interaction with you guys. And I was there just absorbing it. And the second song was a song from college that I used to listen to on the bus ride home. And fucking tears. I am just weeping. And I'm like, and I have the thought, I am so happy. I'm so happy. And coincidentally enough, it was Flea's birthday that day. The bassist for Red Hot Chili Peppers, drummer for Red Hot Chili, bassist for Red Hot Chili Peppers. And she started singing Happy Birthday. Now, I was there for my birthday, and I just pretended my name was Flea, and it was the prettiest happy birthday I've ever gotten in my fucking life, JJ. And yes, it was a delusion, but it was worth it. It was worth that delusion, and like show. This was the end of the show. She had this kind of energy in the heat. She's popping her ass, jumping around and laughing and smiling, and I'm like, this is fucking great. And the show ends. It's only an hour show. 7 hours or an hour show, and I am satisfied like a lover. And I walk off, and there's people rushing the crowd for Red Hot Chili Peppers, and I have to like beat them with a pole. And I get out, and I collapse on the ground. We find a spot. I go, here, we're sitting here. We collapse on the ground, and I'm like, oh my God, we did it. And I take some very tired photos. Go check out my Instagram. And yeah, I forgot to mention I got heat stroke another time right before that. So it happened twice. And that was my adventure. And I have a commemorative photo now that's on their Instagram that shows that I was there. And I posed the question for people on my Instagram: can you find the happy idiot? Did you do the challenge, JJ?
Nah.
Can you find the happy idiot?
I mean, maybe.
Well, let me give you some help. Let's go a little closer. Can you find the happy idiot now? Oh, she was twerking. She was twerking that thing. It was, someone called her chicken breast. I was like, hey, she's got a nice butt sometimes. Nope. Okay. You find the happy idiot there. He's very tall and on the left side and not too far from the front.
I think I see him.
Yep. We're going to go. No, that's her butt. Do you guys find the happy idiot now? He's dead center.
Yeah,
There's the happy idiot. And I smile. I can tell that's my ugly smile because there's a lot of gum in it. When I get a real like goofy smile, it's like a lot of this gum. I'm so happy. And that motherfucker right there, that's our boy. Rico Hero says, that's our boy. And it was delightful, and it was totally worth almost dying. And now I gotta go see my real girlfriend, which is like, ugh, you're not Haley Williams. Yeah, you're not Haley Williams. So the moral of the story is, folks, have unhealthy
You didn't give me heat
relationships.
stroke twice.
Right? You just played. Never mind. I'm not gonna finish that sentence. You just do that thing with your thing, and I like it a lot. So you're not the one serenading me and millions of people around the world. I'm just kidding. Love you, babe. But like, it was fucking great. And I bought this $70 hoodie. And I wear colors now, and it's a little tight, so I gotta lose a little weight. But if I just stay out in the sun and lose a bunch of water weight, I'll be fine.
Yeah, I'll call you after the show. I just gotta save the show right now.
And Marcos is pretending to be on a phone call for a bit. Like I told you, he was gonna Wreck-It Ralph it into this whole thing.
Yeah.
But that's the end of the pre-show.
It's okay.
So we'll be right back.
There's just two people here. They're not doing anything.
Bye. Welcome everybody to the Sync Countdown. And I want to welcome specifically the people who have joined the Mexcellent this morrow in our chat. We have Dala Menudeño, who's been a tier 1 subscriber for 3 months, and matching that said 3 months has been Goliath702. Welcome to you two individually. Thank you for subscribing live on Twitch. If you're listening to this in post, you can watch us live on Twitch every Tuesday and Thursday, and next week is probably going to be even more because this is going to be an eventful week. It's going to be Halloween. It's going to be my birthday, which is why I'm not going to be here. Hi, folks. I'm Sammy Gonzalez, a.k.a. The Mexcellence. And joining me on the other side, we have the other almost birthday boy.
Oh, shit, that's me. I'm JJ.
It's JJ, everybody. Welcome to the JJ.
Hi, Maggie.
And then, the Maggie's in the Maggie. Oh, no, that's blue screen. And then we also have, on the other side, showing up just in time.
Oh, look, Elijah Bell got a sub. Hi, I am not Elijah Bell. I am Marcos Lira. Nice to see you guys. I'm a little out of it, but I will do great.
And you're wearing jean shorts. It's really weird.
These aren't jeans. They're fucking...
I'm not looking. I almost saw your balls. That was the moral of that story.
I just have big balls. I'm sorry.
It's not... It's the shorts. You could wear a ball adjacent...
What is it? Great.
You just told the
grapefruit.
story about how you were watching Lil Nas X twerk with a bunch of dudes.
Oh, I wasn't looking at his balls, though. I was looking at his butt.
Was he not using Manscaped?
Lil Nas X. Were your dancers using Manscaped? We'll get to that in a little bit. But I just see in the chat, Rico Hero 647 just gifted 5 tier 1 subs to It's the Big Guy Jordan, Fierro Fire 616, Dishba, Elijah Bell, and Stray Relay. Welcome to the Mexcellence, everybody. Marcos, don't forget to steal shoes. Oh my god, now we're fading to black.
Fade to black.
No, you don't steal my shoes. It's going to be the most prime position to steal the shoes because, like I mentioned, this is my last podcast for like a week. And I'm going home tomorrow to lovely California. It's going to be a blessed fun time. I'm going to celebrate my birthday. Going to Disneyland the weekend of Halloween. It's going to be a good time. JJ, I don't know what JJ's doing for you. What are you doing for your birthday, JJ?
Strippers.
Strippers for his birthday. And Marcos will be holding down the fort while I am gone. You've got all sorts of shows planned for next week.
I have 3 shows planned. We will have, because we're having a menagerie come through. We're having Elijah come through. Edward come
Menage a
through.
trois? What?
I mean, I hope
Don't
not.
have an orgy in my house. I said you could have my house. You can't have an orgy.
Hey man, Elijah's.
Just do it on the air match.
I was about to say Elijah's a very attractive man. If he what he does in your bedroom is
Hey, my bedroom's gonna be locked. You guys are not allowed in my. I have a fresh new bed, and I don't need him sullying it before I sully it. All right, guys.
Christening it, if you will.
What'd you say?
Christening.
Oh,
What did you hear?
I heard pussying it.
Oh,
I'm like, that's
I'm not
vulgar
touching that
shit,
one.
JJ.
They're asking if we're going to a Lakers game.
Oh, no, I'm not going to Lakers game. Margaret's going to go all eyes wide shut at Sammy's place. I wish I knew that reference. No.
Bird masks.
I'm not going to Lakers game. I'm going to... So, like, my girlfriend was like, I'm going to take you on a big adventure. And it's like, she talks like that. And I'm like, big adventures
Like
for my
Toad?
birthday? Huh?
Like Toad?
You like Toad? Oh, boy! And so, she was like, let me take you to a fancy dinner or a cool brunch. And she was like, here's this bar called Scum and Villainy in L.A.
That sounds
the
like your
Star Wars
place.
bar.
Oh.
Yeah. And I was like, that looks fucking
That's where
cool.
Kevin Smith records.
Ah.
Oh, does he really?
Yeah.
That's super neat.
Or
but,
it used
but,
to.
But
I
this
don't know
is
if he
Scum and
still does
Villainy.
it.
It's a bar in L.A. It's on Hollywood Boulevard. It's very gimmicky, but I'm like, fuck yeah, let's do that. Down the street from it is also the Funko Pop store. So I'm gonna go to the Funko Pop store, get a custom Funko Pop of me. We're gonna go do that. Might make it to Downton Disney and go get some Legos custom made of myself as well, because I like toys of myself and I'm 32 and I don't give a fuck no more. I'm wearing a red sweater. What the fuck's wrong with everything? And then after that, we're going to Disneyland. And then we're gonna be in the Blue Bayou restaurant, which is inside Pirates of the Caribbean. I've always wanted to go, and she secured tickets. So like, I'm being treated like a fucking king.
The place where Dark Sam rises.
Yes, I don't know where, but you know what? I'm
Just one tattoo and then.
Oh no! Just become. No, I'm.
You ever played Far Cry 3?
No, I'm a goody two shoes forever. I'm never gonna have any tattoos because my grandma or my mom won't let me. So
He's gonna be like Bill, that he gets one on the back of his head one day. And he's just never aware of it.
I'll be like Roy
It's gonna have the
Orbison.
red dragon.
No, I'm gonna have Roy Orbison on my butt cheek. What Mama don't know won't hurt her. But anyway, so in honor of my last one before Halloween, because I'll be coming back Halloween, we're not gonna have any Halloween shows other than one you may be planning.
So it's gonna be the sports show. JJ, JJ might be excited about it, but I know TJ is. The Anime Excellence will be on Thursday, I believe.
And that's like,
Fuck.
there's so many. What happened?
Oh, nothing. I have a lot of shit to catch up on.
Oh. Well, like we have Elijah's anime, Edward is anime.
Elijah won't be here on time.
Okay.
And then
But Edward will be.
Edward will be.
Edward was the announcer for the video game tournament, and also your cousin. No.
They just shared the same last name.
Oh, that's
it's
fair.
ridiculous.
Okay. Good friends from high school. And so.
And then Sunday, what I'm planning when we're all hungover from whatever happened Saturday, we're going to have like a 3-4 hour stream, which I'm just planning it to be basically this, but a little bit longer. So it's just going to be a CincountDown of top 5 cryptids with some like Halloween stories mixed in.
Fuck yeah. So look forward to that in my absence and realize that the TikToks and other posted videos will happen 4 months later. But until then, we're doing our top 5. We're getting in the mood for the holiday spooky season in a way that I can participate because I don't like spooky things. I'm scared. I don't like them. I'm too creeped out. Too creepy for me.
You say that as you were excited about this topic.
Well, this topic, I like looking pretty.
I mean, Halloween is more than spooky.
Well, Halloween is more than spooky.
Ask any girl that dresses up as sexy Freddy Krueger.
That was my number 5. Stop spoiling things. No, but we're doing our top 5 dream
It's not
costumes.
slutty. It's not Halloween.
Exactly. Dream Costumes and Cosplays. So the premise of this episode:
Steal the
money-
shoes. Steal the shoes.
So the premise of this episode is money is not an object. You get to buy the
Damn.
people,
Sure as fuck aim for
places,
Rico Hero
or
here.
things. Oh my God, Rico Hero! Money's not an object. Cliche replay NB90. It's your boy Shoe.
Thank you.
Big cheese is 687 and on the outside landish big spoops for everybody. Thanks for donating, Rico Hero. But yeah, money's not an object, especially for them. But what dream cosplay do you want to do? What dream costume do you want to have? Do you want to hire people? Do you want to be Darth Vader and hire 14 guys behind you as stormtroopers and tell them what to do? That's all plausible in this scenario. And I'll start with my number 5. We'll just get right into it. We had nowhere else to be and nothing else to do except for me to catch a plane. My number 5, JJ had a question about what are some of the parameters for this money is no expense thing. And I said, okay, well, first of all, this one requires, as he had requested, gym membership, first and foremost, to get myself nice and tight and in shape.
I was about to say, like, nothing that I want is actually, because I'm not the kind of person that's like, I want to be Master Chief. Like, nah, I'm walking around through this limited vision all day would be terrible.
Right.
But it's one of those things where it's just like, well, I would really need to get like in a lot extra good shape to be like All Might.
Right. But you can also buy a foam suit if you want, and like a nice foam and latex.
No, it's gotta look real.
You got to Dwayne Johnson it.
Right. You got a Black Adam it. You got to fill out the suit yourself, right? But my costume, my number 5, is a very deep cut, and it was actually came from an episode of Sammy Ain't Seen Shit, because I actually love this actor who played, and this is going to be a spoiler for those who know the actor, who played Boss Nass in the prequels. He's a famous British actor, but we're talking about not a Boss Nass. I don't want to go, me some Jar Jar Binks. I don't want to do that. I do, however, want to be in Flash Gordon. My number 5.
Flash Gordon?
Flash Gordon.
What? Okay. I didn't see those count because Flash Gordon's heyday is like 5 years before you were born.
Oh, I know. But the thing was, I love this character so much, and the character the actor Brian Blessed is a very famous actor. He has a very delightful beard. He has a massive mouth, and Prince Volton is my number 5.
Oh,
so I got to make sure my hams are fucking strong. I want the full body armor. I want the wings. But have you seen cosplayers with the extendable wings?
Yes.
I want that shit. But more importantly, I need the scepter, and I need to be able just to scream at the top of my lungs at everybody this line.
Take back your spy!
Wait, oh, it's not loud enough.
Oh, well, who wants to live forever?
Dive! And I want to do that. And, like, it's such a badass, like, he has a bunch of badass lines. Gordon's alive? Like, he just says a bunch of cool shit.
I know,
But I gotta get buff and I gotta get shiny armor because that guy is just eccentric and loud and boisterous. I have the beard. I just need the quads. But no, man. And, like, it's just such a unique costume. Flash Gordon is some of the best costuming in general. So I want, like, an armor smith to make me all that stuff. I want it to be legit. It's gonna be heavy as fuck. Wearing all that leather.
It's actually not very heavy. A whole like medieval suit of armor only weighs like 40 pounds.
But still, I know that was not Tommy Screaming Die. You know?
He's in the background.
He's in the background. But yes, I got to see this for my birthday in the theater one year. Oh yeah, it's fucking awesome. But yeah, I have the beard. I need the fake hair. I need the crown. Oh, there it is. You can get it right there. Fuck yeah. Prince Volton helmet.
Probably costs a lot.
Money's not an object.
That's
That's
true.
my number 5. Head to toe legit Prince Volton. Actually, real quick, just to show him. Cosplay wings opening. I want to just show some of these cosplay wings that I've seen. Like this.
Okay, so this project was.
All right, lady. I get it. I believe in you. I believe in your dreams. There you go.
Oh, that's just like the thing that holds your car keys.
What's no, oh, there you go. There you go. There's a better prototype. Thank you, guy.
I mean, it doesn't matter. It all looked good.
Do you remember cartoons when they have that thing that with the boxing glove in the front?
Right. Yeah. Fuck yeah. Dive! My number 5, Prince Volton. JJ, what is your number 5?
Allow me to take you back in time
I wish I had a
to the fantastical year of 1991. Summer of 1991.
Synths.
A summer
90s
of slams.
Oh,
I want to be Macho Man Randy Savage. Specifically, 1991 SummerSlam Macho Man Randy Savage. The wedding of the Macho Man and Miss Elizabeth. That is the freshest look he's ever had. And I've seen him at the Spider-Man premiere.
Oh, did you really?
Have you not seen pictures of him at the Spider-Man premiere?
No, he's just
Google him in
bone
the
solid.
Spider-
He's ready. Hold on, Macho Man Spider-Man premiere. I think I spelled that all right.
Oh yeah, JJ Goliath's giving.
Holy
you props.
shit. That's a fresh red suit. Oh, that's nice. But no, man.
I want that tux. I want the tassels. I want the cowboy hat. And I want Miss Elizabeth.
So hire someone to be fine. You get to pick. Actually, I could answer this for you. You get to choose your Miss Elizabeth. I was going to say Danny Daniels for yourself.
Yes, yeah.
That is
that
acceptable?
works.
Yes. She has brown hair. She can make it work. JJ, gold, like real gold trim, all of it. Like not costume like this is, but real.
Sure. Oh. To the nines. Ooh, yeah. And then I'm going to find me a Jake the Snake cosplayer and beat the shit out of him.
Remember Randy Savage got bitten by a snake? Did he kill the snake from his own blood? Too much cocaine in his system, they say. Oh my gosh, that's... He looks so drugged out all the time without his glasses.
Oh, that was after they found the snake, I think. No.
Oh my god. SummerSlam 91, a match made in heaven. This is so ridiculous. But I love it. It's definitely on JJ character. That's your number 5.
Yep.
Macho Man. Is the rest of them just different iterations of Macho Man Randy Savage?
It could have very easily been, but this one is the one that I specifically remember. I also like the purple robe.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
The
You
iconic purple
You
robe.
got to do the purple robe. That brings us to Marcos in his purple shirt. You're number 5.
So I actually just changed it because you were like wrestling, so I was like, that reminds me.
You want to be a road warrior?
I thought about that.
You guys are about to be Dudley Boys.
So this actually is not going to be a deep cut. I'm sorry for a lot of people that you're not going to get it, but the most expensive part is a custom white 3-piece suit, and it's going to be Tetsuya Naito walking out to the ring with a demon mask.
I can't even spell any of this stuff.
Tetsuya
Hold on. Tetsuya
Naito.
Naito mask. There we go. Oh, this one?
Yep. That'd be it.
Shit, not this red one.
No. It needs to be that white. I mean, it doesn't really matter, but it definitely should be that white one. And
So why this one in particular?
well, first of all, everybody is more intimidating in a white suit. Look at Macho Man Randy Savage.
Did you play the Spider-Man game? Negative Man was a pussy until he put on the white
Oh
suit.
shit, you're absolutely right.
Tony Montana. If you wear a white suit,
Who else wears white suits?
that's it.
Kingpin? It makes sense.
No, he wasn't an AEW rookie. I'm sorry, but yeah, no, it's so just a really quick for me to sell anybody that likes. Are you going to come out with Stardust music? Yes, hell yeah, I am. Tetsuya Naito is a dude that they would push the
Ricardo Montalban from Fantasy Island. They're playing.
They pushed him really hard too fast to be a star, and then like it didn't work out, so he went to Mexico. And then this whole thing is like, I'm a Japanese dude that learned to be Mexican.
Sure, why not?
Tranquilo is his...
Oh, that's that guy. You told me about this guy. He's a cool guy.
So now he's in charge of Los Ingobernables de Japón. So he's a really cool dude.
Oh, man. And so you're just going white suit.
With a mask.
3-piece. Looks like there's a vest in there and everything.
Yeah,
Chain.
it's a 3-piece.
Any mask or like, because they vary. It looks like they vary.
They do vary, but I would like the first one that you showed.
Vega mask?
Yeah.
That's a nice mask. Well, That brings me to my number 4. This is going to be a quick top 5, but that's what it's intended to be, a quick top 5.
Man, they're throwing out some bangers.
JW Okada, Bandito. They can't just all be wrestlers.
Why not?
Because money is no expense. Wrestlers can afford these. They're a couple $100.
I mean, honestly, they're like just like a normal pair of like pants is like $400.
I know, but
for them
like,
not to rip while they're being thrown around.
come on, Marcos. In about 6 months' time, you could get a whole wrestler outfit if you wanted to with your job.
If you guys support my GoFundMe and give me $900,
Make it so. My number 4 is very stupid, and it's actually very attainable. This is very much a money is not an object, but this is something I thought of where I did a version of it, where I was in 6th grade and I just got football pads, and I was like, I could be a football player for Halloween. And so I had my Tim Brown jersey, and I put on the Tim Brown jersey because jerseys, even if they're like fake jerseys, they're still the jersey material. They stretch and they fit, and it looks cool. And I had a skull mask with blood that squeezed on it. Remember those little pump ones?
Yeah.
Like, I wanted one of those, and I had my shirt and I had black jeans on, and I went around all around town. 6th grade, I'm 11 years old or something like that, maybe just turned 12, and I'm going to places, and I have my Halloween bag. Because 12 years old, if you haven't hit puberty yet, you're still a kid. And I was still a kid. But I was also like 5'7", and I looked like a grown man in football pads. And so everyone was like, no, 2-piece candy. And I was like, oh no, I think I'm too big to trick or treat. Not too old, too big to trick or treat, which is a very sad thing. Which then made me realize, well, you know what? It's Halloween all the time. In Las Vegas, in the black hole. My number 4, I want a head-to-toe legit black hole outfit for the Raiders. As much as I hate those sons of bitches and they're always fucking losing all the goddamn time, I want to be Darth Raider. I want to have, ideally, it first started off as head-to-toe uniform. I want the silver. I want to like wear the uniform, dress, go to a practice. Like, look, I'm ready for a fucking practice. Head to toe legit. But then I was like, okay, that would be cool for a minute. Wear the helmet, I'd get the chills and be good. But then you could go have fun with it. You fucking spray paint yourself. You could add spikes and shit. So I'd probably add some fucking real fucking spikes. I'd have some spiked bracers, black gloves, black Under Armour. I'd probably like have some sort of black and silver fucking face paint where my eyes were blacked out, and it'd be fucking like probably some Dia de los Muertos skull shit.
Spray painting yourself, just like you're crossing over from Raiders into Mad Max. It's like, yes,
exactly.
You will arrive in chrome.
Right. Fucking like knee pads with spikes on them. Fucking bracers. All that shit. I want like legit, and I want everything to be like legit heavy metal and leather. Like they wouldn't allow me in the stadium because it's illegal to have that much weaponry on you. I want fucking patches and belts, and I want.
I'll tell you to put some cork on the spikes.
I want a big belt buckle, and I'll wear fucking Lord Humongous's mask. Just walk away. We'll take the guzzling and walk away, and I would have a fucking ball. And I want to do that because. Like I could go do this at any time. Like these crazy people have done it all the time, but just doing that in public would be insane. Like even that guy is just like sunglasses, sombrero, bigote. That's all you need. That's the second version of that guy. That guy, the original guy, passed away.
Is that the guy that reveals the magician's secrets?
I'm not sure, but there's Darth Raider right there. I want it. Razor Ramon. That's actually Mexican. Oh.
I think it was supposed to be Cuban.
Yeah.
Because he was watching, once again, Scarface. Someone should be Scarface by the end of this.
Someone should be.
I bet Tommy would. He started watching that movie when he was 7.
That's right. and his money would have been put not towards the costume, but the cocaine. But that's my number 4. Raider Fit. JJ, what's your number 4?
My number 4. I'm going way back in time this time. So
1984. Okay.
So this one I'm picking mostly because I have the hair for it right now. And I'm like, because it's crossed my mind. This is a thought that I've actually had, but money and also complexity.
Okay. Are you going to get bleach surgery?
Kind of.
No, do
My
that.
hair's the wrong color.
Okay, I'm at your skin tone.
Oh no.
Okay, good. Don't bleach.
But my hair's the wrong color. My eyes are also the wrong color. I want to be a Witcher.
Ooh.
I want to be Geralt of Rivia from The Witcher 3. Specifically that cover armor. It looks fucking sweet.
Oh, this one right here.
Yes.
Oh, I got to get you a corset. Or like I don't know what that middle section is. That's just
I already-
sale.
That's leather armor. Is what
Yeah.
it's supposed to be.
And it's got
I don't know what it protects, but whatever.
His sweet guts, all right? The good meat.
his powerful Witcher guts.
Right,
And it's got like mail on the shoulders.
right. A crossbow.
Watch we're wrong, and it's just like a back brace so we can lift more.
Terrifying. Because
He
one,
needs
of
to
the-
suplex monsters.
one of the swords is silver for monsters, and then the other one's for like regular iron, but for other monsters, humans. But no. Oh yeah. And then you just what other stuff are you decking yourself out with though? Like, are you adding pouches? Are you getting the fucking medallion? Like, what are you doing?
Oh yeah, I'm getting the medallion. The medallion they sell, like the official
Witcher.
CD Project Red. They sell it. Getting some swords. They're gonna be like fake plastic swords, but they're gonna look legit.
You can make them real.
Oh, then fuck yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
money's
getting-
not an object, JJ. Make them real
All right.
silver. Have
Yes.
a real silver sword.
I mean, I think he
Silver-
wants to get into the bar. That's why they're not real.
it's not a
I'm
gun.
gonna carry Witcher potions too, and they're just gonna be like cocktails. I'm gonna have like 5 Mai Tais.
Bottle my touch. Oh, I could do my signs or whatever the fuck they're called. I forget what they're called.
They are called signs.
Yes. Oh man, JJ, this is very attainable. We can make this happen. You should go. We should go. I'll go as Witchers. I'll be the old man Witcher. I forget his name. Vesemir. I'll be Vesemir. I watched it. I played like the first game, and I had to go kill the werewolf, and I couldn't kill the werewolf, so I just quit. 'Cause I was like, I hit him with my sword, and he kept regenerating. And apparently, you have to like pick up something off the ground and listen to the story. And I don't have that kind of critical thinking when I'm playing video games, so it's just like hack.
Okay.
I mean,
Hack
that's what I
until
like
die.
about The Witcher is that you actually kind of have to pay attention to the monsters because they all have different weaknesses. Like they're all weak to silver, but
Right.
they'll also have like a specific weakness to like something else. So it'll be like, yeah, if you rub cheetah blood on your
Right,
on your
it's
sword,
something like
that's
that.
poison to these like dog monsters.
Right. Then are you gonna have Roach too? Do you want Roach?
Roach, can I have a horse?
Yes, you can.
Then
Sammy
money's
says, "Fuck that story."
Fuck yeah, I'm done. I'll watch the fucking Netflix series and we get done with it. Do you want a horse?
Sure.
Do you want Danny Daniels as Yennefer? Because we can arrange that too. We can arrange that.
Fine.
Yeah, all right, gotcha. All of them are gonna have Danny Daniels by the end.
Well, one of them can't.
We'll make it happen. Trust.
All right.
I'll make it happen. If it's Super Mario, it's Peach. She'll be Peach. I don't give a damn. Marcos, though. You're number 4.
On the subject of white-haired heroes, this is actually something I almost dressed up as this year, just we ended up taking a left turn. I will take you way back to the spring, and it's going to be Tengen from Demon Slayer.
What's with all the anime? I'm kidding. Oh, yeah, this guy. He's a
Yeah.
thumbnail in one of our videos.
Yes.
You could do half of this right now.
It's not that I can't. It's that originally we were all going to be Demon Slayer characters, and then at
I
some
already
point,
have the kimono.
But you got to get fingernail paints.
I don't mind that. I want to. Here's the thing that when it comes to costumes, I actually have a lot of fun making battle scars, and this dude gets fucked up by the time.
So you're getting some two big swords. The
Nunchuck
biggest thing is
swords.
a gold bicep bracelet.
That would be the hardest thing to find.
Is
But
it
I mean,
actual gold in the story, or is it just whatever?
they never talk
They
about
never,
it.
yeah, it's not important.
The thing, maybe it's copper fit, and maybe he's injured. Like they're just they're just to help his arms.
It's that kinesio tape.
Maggie, my husband. Oh my gosh. I mean, like this is very attainable.
No, yeah, that's why I was like, dressing up as any of the Demon Slayer characters is attainable because the hardest one would probably be
The pig-headed guy.
The pig, yeah. And now because he's so popular, they just sell that on Amazon. So yeah, that would be the hardest one. Everyone else is pretty, unless you want to be one of the demons, I guess. But then you just need to paint your face white and be really detailed with it.
I guess.
It's just that he's a very energetic, fun character. Like when you watch him on the show.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you can get a sleeveless.
I want
button-up.
fireworks to come out when I'm running. Sometimes.
Okay, that's now we're talking of the things
So,
we
so
want.
here's the difference between you and me is that I dressed up as a Roman legionnaire for a Halloween once, and it's not fun to walk around with metal. It's not fun to carry that around
Fun
everywhere.
is not the point. The point is dreams. The metal that they're using can be lightweight, light folded, and
I don't know what kind
10
of
times
space
steel.
metal
Exactly.
I think he's talking about adamantium.
It's adamantium. No,
or
adamantium's heavy.
vibranium.
or Gundanium at this point.
Guys, it's unobtainium. Get it right. All right.
I don't think that was a metal. Wasn't
is
it
a
a
metal.
power source?
No, it wasn't. That movie is too dumb. How about fine? Transformium. Transformium. All right. Transformium is real.
We're gonna skin Transformers.
No, I guess I don't know. I don't know if it's like chicken or the egg. Like the
Didn't they
Transformium
harvest
makes
Energon?
cars. Yeah, well, Energon's the juice, and then Transformium I think is what makes like cans of food into living things.
I don't
think it's like
remember,
life
bro.
juice, like
Alfred's somewhere
Transformium.
lecturing me.
Yeah. Sammy wants space titanium, the steel that makes Mechagodzilla. Exactly. Speaking of, well, almost an honorable mention. I'll talk about that in a little bit. But we're on a roll.
Yeah.
This is number 3, guys, and we got to do an ad after 3. So don't go anywhere just yet, because we're doing our number 3s. My number 3 is actually one that I want to do for a real long time. But this one is a little more close to like getting real. Hold on. Got to spell. There we go. So it's not a defined character. It's based off of a popular video game franchise where one of the main characters, I could dress up as him, but I'm not Italian. I don't want it. I don't want to dress up as a fucking Italian. That's
Primo
boring.
Luigi?
Yes, my number 1 is Luigi. No.
Primo Luigi, the pizza man.
Prima Luigi.
Yeah, the wrestling sensation.
Oh yeah.
He's from Austin, ironically.
There's a wrestler who has a rubber piece of dough that he flings around while wrestling. It's quite delightful. But no, I'm talking about Ezio Auditore da Firenze.
You don't want to do that because
I don't want to be fucking just Ezio. That's boring.
I mean you'd be the world's tallest Ezio.
Well, that's the thing. 'Cause he's a small Italian man, and I'm not about that shit. But there was a game that opened up endless possibilities called Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. And I want to be a part of the Brotherhood. So I want to be a Renaissance era assassin, but with my own flares. Now, I'll pull this up because this guy actually has some really good leather work. I want real fucking leather
that looks
work.
really good.
Yeah, I want real leather work. I want the cloth. I want the layers. I want the fucking middle gut thing with the Assassin's Creed on the belt. But I'm actually going to point to the guy, let's see, that I want to be like here. Oh my God, I lost it. You're going to see me misspell this terribly. But he's on the cover. I don't want cosplay. I just want the cover of the game. Wait, that, shit. Was it the back of the box? Fuck, it was the back of the box. But there, it was the trailer. It might have been, but Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. There, it is the trailer. Let me see
Is
if I
that the
can
British
find it.
dudes?
Not the British dudes. It's just his homies that like come from the skies during the trailer.
Oh.
Assassin's.
That's the really cool trailer. Yeah. Well, I guess Assassin's Creed had a lot of really good trailers.
That's their best thing. They're the best video game trailers in the world, and those games are always okay.
I think World
of Warcraft begs to differ.
World of Warcraft has really good trailers.
And then you actually play the games.
Because there's Ezio Auditore, and he's about to get spiked down by Jesus. That's Cesare Borgia, who Jesus was based off of. That guy right there with the fucking mace. That guy, I didn't realize he had striped shorts. But the guy with the leather gloves, the mace, the face cover, I'd probably throw, like I said, some of the leather fucking pauldrons, some greaves on this motherfucker. I would be like a tank assassin, which kind of defeats the purpose, but they allowed that class to exist. And then I have like a fucking crossbow that actually worked, and I'd just be fucking tricked out with belts and straps and pouches and potions filled with Mai Tais. Thanks for the. And if I'm doing Assassin's Creed, you've played the games, right?
I've played a
So
game,
have you played
two
two?
game
Have
team.
you played Assassin's Creed 2?
No, I played the American one and the pirate one.
Pirate one's the
3
best
and
one.
4. Yeah, 4 is the best one.
Have you played 2?
I have played 2.
Okay. Well, for those of you who haven't remembered, though, there's a mechanic in the game where you can throw coins on the ground. And if you do it in Assassin's Creed 2, if you do it enough times, there's one crowd member in particular that goes, money, money, money. It's very funny. It makes me and my brother laugh. And I want to have an allotment of real gold coins to throw at people, like, violently. Because in that game, you're supposed to casually just be like, for the people. But sometimes you just, coins. And I want to throw real gold coins at people.
Well, that'd be dope.
Yeah, well, money's not an object. So I'm going to have enough, like, 99, however much a pouch holds in that game, florins, and just fucking pelt people with them.
I kind of want to kill you now to loot you.
It's okay. I'm gonna have a fucking mace. All right. No, is it a mace or a morning star? I always get them.
I mean, I have nunchuck swords already.
Mace is the one that doesn't spin.
Yeah, so it is a mace. Excellent. Well, that's my number 3.
Which is funny because mace was made. Never mind. This is getting too nerdy. But maces were made for armor because it's just like we can't get through this anymore, so we're just gonna bash.
Yeah, we're just
that was. I read a Reddit post, or I think it might have been even a Tumblr post, where they were talking about how a guy was mad that people lied, saying that English people didn't have martial arts, and it was just a Eastern thing that Japan, China had these martial arts, and there was like, no, Europeans had martial arts. They just all had to do with swords. And if you were a fucking peasant and you had a sword and there was a knight with armor, the technique was just beating him with the pommel. And that's the thing is, like, I love old-timey sword, like kung fu, because most of the time it's just like, grab the sword and then use my sword holding the blade part and hammering you, because swords weren't terribly sharp and you could just grab them if you had leather gloves. And that, to me, makes me laugh. Just be like, I'm gonna attack you. No.
Swords are also heavily romanticized and not accurate. Before swords, spears are the number one killer of everything. Swords are just like, they're expensive and not fun to wield. It's like, I can kill you from 12 feet with this.
I think the one that is most complicated but is the most fun to kill with is trident and fishnet. Because that one's just like, I got you. You can't move. Stab, stab, stab.
Well, that's also made for show.
I know.
All those.
Still, yeah, it's not very effective, but it's fun. It's fun to do. That's why. Oh, no, he's too thick. You are too thick to be Vega from Street Fighter.
Vega gets a little thick in 4. Maybe that's
all of them
about
get super thick in 4.
I have no idea why.
All of them just get anime
I think it's
cubed.
the art style because they had that painted brush style.
Oh.
All of them get fucking massive in 4, and all of them maintain their massiveness through 5 and 6. It's really dumb.
Well, by that point, you got used to it. It'd be weird to make them small.
I saw. Hold on, I'm gonna pull this up because
You say that, and Mortal Kombat has literally been making them smaller and less sexy. Like, look at Sonya from 9 to when she's Ronda Rousey.
So I bring this up because I found one of my favorite things, one of the reasons why I got into Street Fighter so much was because I used to read the manual often, and we had the original manual with the original artwork, and those little painted images always kind of freaked me out a little bit. Like, they look like humans, but they were just really weird looking humans. And someone found a high res version of Ken as a reaction image of, like, sad, and it works so well. Because let me see, cover your face, JJ.
Just looks like a caveman.
He just looks like so incredulous and sad. And that's the official artwork, and that cracks me up because that was in the manual. Which is why painted artwork is some of my favorite artworks, because of that face and faces like that. But that was my number 3. Tank Assassin from Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. JJ, what's your number 3?
My number 3. I'm taking you all the way to present day Detroit. I want to be RoboCop.
Oh, Barry Sanders? You want legit RoboCop?
Fuck yes, I want legit RoboCop.
Oh.
Well, I mean, I want to still be me. I want this to work.
RoboCop.
We're getting Danny Daniels involved somehow. I want everything.
That's right.
I want everything to work.
Was this the one that Danny Daniels can't be involved with? No, you get to save her. She's a victim of crime in Metroid City or whatever it is.
Detroit. It's just Detroit.
Whatever.
Like, it's literally just Detroit.
All right.
JJ's Little Caesars, please. Why? That's just random. And I was like,
You can't just say mean things in the chat.
Pizza.
Look at JJ. I gotta be honest with you. It's a great fucking pick. Like, be RoboCop is enough for anybody, let alone.
Yes.
So what type of gun are you retrofitting to make that a real gun?
JJ walking around shooting off
I think
dicks.
that is an actual real gun.
Oh shit, Marco,
That
is
is
this a real
illegal.
gun?
What?
Is this a real gun?
It's not. I don't remember because that movie is from I have not seen it recently, but it does look like a Desert Eagle. I think it doesn't reload like a Desert Eagle for sure.
Nah, it reloads like I think he. I don't know how it reloads. I was getting it confused with Judge Dredd, which honorable mention.
Indeed.
Yeah, Carl Urban Judge Dredd is really good.
I haven't seen
Man, who's gonna be Sting?
I have to rescue Sting. Danny Daniels is Danny Daniels is Sting, and I rescue her.
What the fuck? I forgot. Hey, same outfit and everything. Pink pants and a tank top. Dude.
I also want the theme to follow me around everywhere.
Oh, you're gonna have Bluetooth built in the back. You got to. That was kind of my thing with the Prince of Volton. It would have been just fucking Queen playing in the background for everything the whole time.
Flash.
I want to add more, but it's fucking RoboCop.
Yeah.
It's very plausible. We'll get you fucking real armor. We'll get you the real helmet. We'll get you a cop car. We'll get you a nice cop car that you can step out of as well. We got to add to it. But yes, Danny Daniels is Sting. There you go. JJ's RoboCop. Your number 3. Marcos, what's your number 3?
I'm a kind of cop. I just fight monsters, so there's that. It's just Trevor Belmont.
Ah, that's a good one. That's a sweet.
Trevor Belmont is
Yeah.
from Castlevania.
Yes.
Simon is his grandpa? Grandson.
The black and gold suit.
Ooh, so you're talking about anime version or video game version?
The
Is there a
anime
video game
version.
There is. It's Castlevania 3 on the NES, so you can't tell.
Hey, he could be a pixel version of it.
Just walk around as a giant pixel.
Castlevania 3 pixel art. There you go. Look at Marcos. That's a perfect.
That still just looks like Simon.
No, look at that's completely Trevor.
How's they put more pixels in Sylvie? But whatever. Yeah. I fell in love with the show. I'm like a drunk that fights monsters. That's right up my alley.
So you're getting a full fucking fur coat.
Yeah.
Whips. Imagine a nice whip. Are you
Morning Star?
Are you gonna train?
Well, it's not a Morning Star, but that's what it's called. What's up?
Are you gonna train with the whip? Are you gonna get classes?
Sure. That'd be cool if I can like just randomly crack it.
What other things does he have? I don't know who this character is. There's so much fur. That's all I see.
Holy water, a cross that works like a boomerang, axes.
Oh, that's right. The axes he just throws and they arc all weird. Let me see if he's in any other. Let me see if there's any cosplay.
There has to be.
Stopwatch that freezes time, or is that
Quicksilver. No. But
Not cosplay. This looks very poor. I think you can do better. Oh, this
think-
guy has a fur coat though.
oh, that's good.
That just looks like Gaston.
I mean, yeah, probably. I could do Gaston too as well. No, but that dude, that looks like Under Armour material. That is Under Armour material. That's not like he doesn't have enough anime belts.
This guy has more anime belts.
That is a better cosplay if that's not a CJ, like a computer rendering.
Well, this guy's biting his whip, so
Hey, he has real belts though. Points for him.
hey, real belt. So so what you're saying is what makes this is more real belts.
Yeah, he's an anime protagonist.
And what's the rule with anime
but he's not a
protagonists?
Square Enix.
Ooh, she's got more belts.
He's a Konami character.
Oh, that's a girls always have better cosplay than dudes.
That looks like vinyl. And a zipper. I don't like. Oh, here's another one. It's a little smaller. We'll find a good one. I think. Oh, there we go. There's some actual leather work. See, that's my thing. Is it has to be real leather. It has to be tactile.
It's funny that she's wearing jeans though.
I didn't even notice. No. They're just discolored. There's a tie. Doesn't look like zipper material.
Oh, it looked like jeans to me.
See, that kind of looks like Ezio. I'd be like, Ezio Auditore. And they'd be like, no.
So we
fucking
picked
wrong.
a similar pick this time.
Exactly.
Red and white.
Red and
Well, I wanted the black and gold, but
okay, yeah, this guy's having a ball doing all these things. He is just hamming.
I mean,
it up.
they do get paid to do these photo shoots most of the time.
Well, maybe you can get paid to be an actually huge Trevor Belmont.
Yeah.
And that's the dream. But right now, the dream is taking a commercial break because it's about that time, and we need to make that Manscaped money. It's been a while since we've done one because we're only contractually obligated for 4. But this one's important because I need to do a TikTok. So you guys are gonna join us for the TikTok and for the classic. So sit tight. Let me get a refreshment, and I'll be right back after these commercial breaks.
There's no refreshment left.
Oh, welcome to the Manscaped ad. Did you know, folks, that over 4 million people, might even be 5 million now, so many people have joined Manscaped and use Manscaped's awesome shaving products. I use the Lawnmower 4.0. I haven't had it in my parameter lately because I've been using it. I've been keeping my bits nice and clean. I've been keeping everything looking sharp and delightful. And the thing is, folks, it is almost holiday times. You might want to start thinking about giving a gift for your father, your mother, your sister, your brother, all of that. You could get them something nice. And did you know that you can get 20% off and free shipping on anything that you buy at manscaped.com if you use coupon code MEX20? That's MEX20, 20% off and free shipping. And if there's already a discount on something, you can add more discount to it. And let's take a look at what they have since we've last been. The Platinum package we gave away for sure. The Boxers 2.0, I got to get me some of them. Oh, the Refined Cologne. They have a defined scent, and you can get that scent too. The Performance Package is what they gave us, and we've been holding on to that strong. Ooh, the Buff Bundle Shower Kit. That's the one that we've gotten these two already, but that loofah, they call it the Body Buffer Silicone Scrubber. You got the finger notch. It's got the rubbers. It rubs your body. It makes you feel nice and fresh and good. Do you want to feel nice and fresh and good? Well, then use Manscaped because that's exactly what those products are for. And if you haven't checked in a while, they got all sorts of formulations: the shampoo, deodorant, crop cleanser, reviver, hydrating body spray, the foot duster, the crop exfoliator, the crop mop ball wipes. And they got, of course, the t-shirts, the lip balm, the shed travel bag, the magic mat. And then if you want to get a nice and close replacement, you got the plow replacement blades, the replacement blades for the crop shaver, the weed whacker replacement blade, and the skin safe replacement blade for the lawnmower trimmer. So if you want all of that at a nice discount, use coupon code MEX20 for 20% off and free shipping. That's MEX20 for 20% off and free shipping. And when you do all of that, JJ, you're over there just staring into the distance. What happens when you do all of that?
Your balls will thank you.
Darn right they do and will and are. Thanks for listening, folks. Go use Manscaped. It helps us. And it'll help you. Bye now. See you next time. Welcome back to the show. After all of those lovely advertisements. Did you go to manscaped.com and do it? Good. I'm glad you did. Did you go to mexmerch.com and get yourself a hat? Glad you did. Holiday season coming up. It's like November 28th is when you can get it in by Christmas. So if you want some Mex merch.
November 28th?
Yeah.
A whole month ahead? No.
The shipping is crazy. These delays be mad tripping, yo. But
Surprised Goliath got his sweater that fast then.
it's because it's early season, baby. Not everybody needs everything. But be sure to go to mexmerch.com. It might be a little bit later. I think it might be December 12th. It's usually December 12th.
I thought it was December something.
It's usually December 12th. But get your Mex merch early. That way you can get nice and toasty and delicious for the holiday season. So whoop-de-doo and dickory-dock. I don't know what dickory-dock is, but the guy says it in the theme song. Anyway, my number 2. So this one I actually conflicted. I'm a little bit conflicted on because I wanted to go big on this one. Because I've seen those guys who dress up as Juggernaut, who dress up as Hulk.
We got a reader.
My number 2 is Harry Dresden from the Dresden Files. I don't know, book learning is...
That book has a wizard that rides a Tyrannosaurus Rex and throws fireballs.
Sounds made up. Anyway.
Most books are made up.
I don't read them. Only history. And anyway. Kind of like Percy Jackson. That was all real. And so, this one I'm still conflicted on, but the reason why I went with this one was because I wanted to go big. So you've seen those giant Juggernaut guys who they're on the platform shoes and they got the swingy arms and everything. I wanted something like that because I'm already 6'4", so scaling that up.
You want to be 10 feet?
Huh?
You want to be 10 feet?
12 feet? Yeah, I want it scaled up to be me and not a little Mexican guy trying to be 7 foot. I want to be a giant Mexican guy, be like 12 foot, right? But this one, we need to find the family photos because I was a little chubby kid once, and this little chubby kid loved to be the Red Ranger. And I wore that suit until it burst and didn't zip up no more in the back. And then I got the Gold Ranger suit, and I wore that until it burst because I was such a chubby kid. It's probably very embarrassing, but I was very happy because there was no outside brain telling me, hey, you look like a fat dummy, because I was a kid and I enjoyed life. So I said, okay, you know what? Why? I'm not going to be in Power Rangers shape anymore because I'm not a tiny Asian person. That's just where the original show comes from. But I can be a giant robot. And I was like, I don't want to be a Gundam. That's too much fine tuning. I want to be the goddamn Megazord. I want to be the Megazord, but I want to be a giant one. Like this one, no, that's just a 6 foot tall guy. No, that one, no, that's just a guy in a float up suit. That one, a little bit better. No, I want to be 12 feet tall. I want people to have to look up. And what I want in my chest piece, though, I want the chest piece to be made of glass. At least the front 3 segments. And I want... So I want the toys in the cockpit in my chest, and I want to be able to see behind it through like kind of like a mesh or whatever. But I want the toys in the cockpit because I want them to be actual scale. Also, I thought it was the funniest thing. I swear to God, I remembered it correctly. Don't ruin my dreams if it wasn't true. But during the Green Ranger saga, when the Green Ranger was kicking the shit out of all of them.
Damn, you're going way back.
Oh, yeah.
That's like season 1, I believe.
Yeah, the Green Ranger was fucking wrecking shop. And there was one thing where he goes, and he jumps on top of the Dragon Zord, and it was literally just the action figure. Is that true, JJ? Do you remember that?
Yeah.
I haven't gone back and seen it. It was like the Riddler melting. I thought that was made up. I thought I dreamed that, but it was actually real, and I discovered that on the show. But anyway, it was just the action figure that I had at my house. And I was like, that's fucking dumb. I was a 6-year-old. I was like, that's fucking dumb. But it's fucking dumb, and I want to do that with the actual Megazord, and I want a drone Pink Ranger fucking pterodactyl to fly on my back, and I want these things to be RC cars that jump into my legs, and I want the shield and what's the other one? Well, it's a sword, of course, but
the flute? Is that what you're getting at?
No. I don't want to do the fucking huge one. No, that's ridiculous. Money's not an object. I'm not a fucking hack. All right.
I mean, if it shows up when you play the flute, that'd be dope.
No, that'd be fucking sick. No, those already exist for the most part. I feel like I'm missing. So it was
the Brontosaurus. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah. What the Black Ranger was a shield.
The black. Yeah.
There we go. And then yeah, okay, that works better. But yeah, see how all of them like don't have like you can't do it.
Yeah, it's hard.
It's very difficult. I want to get it right. And I want the LED lights, and I want the sword, and I want to just like I want everyone to look up in awe of the fucking Megazord. Be like, oh shit, it's the actual Megazord. I want it to look fucking metallic and sharp, and I want hydraulics. I want it to be metal. So I want like pull fucking pistons. So I'm like
Titanus.
I want it to be a real mech.
I think that's the Brontosaurus.
Yeah,
Titanus. Wait, did they have names?
Yeah.
Bro, you're asking me to go back.
Oh,
There's also Ninja.
They did. Oh my god.
You're asking me to go
Is
back
that,
26 years.
Senior Two Phones. Oh, I thought no, because Dynasty, a friend of ours, is the Power Rangers king. I thought it was Dynasty. Thanks, Senior Two Phones. But yeah, that's dope as fuck. Yeah, I want to be because I like Power Rangers. And the funny thing is, I'm just gonna kind of decelerate because it's a little sidebar action. Power Rangers mixed with Street Fighter for a video game, and like little kid me, if I was 5 years old and that happened, I would have my brain would have exploded because I used to like Street Fighter and I used to like Power Rangers so much. The first question I ever answered in school, period, was Power Rangers. Teacher was like, "Hey, everybody, what's your favorite color?" Now I was raising my hand and I was 5 years old. Power Rangers, and everyone laughed, and I kept saying it, and they said, "Shut up, kid! You need to stop doing this." Because I was getting the jokes and I was getting the laughs, but I eventually grew out of Power Rangers, and I don't have that love for it like I used to, and it makes me a little sad. But ultimately, I'm okay with it. I'm glad that people have it now, and that people are into it, and even if they're not into it, it's okay too. But Power Rangers, I'm glad to have been a part of your life, and you've been a part of my life. But I'm done with you. But unless I could dress up as a giant Megazord. Or giant Goldar, either way. I would actually probably hire one of you guys to be giant Goldar and be like, Power Rangers, and then we do battle.
I mean,
That'd kind of be the only up the ante of that one was to get a giant Goldar.
The way cosplay works, it wouldn't be a big jump to go from the Flash Gordon guy to Goldar.
Power Rangers! I'm sorry, I just like doing the Goldar
Dive.
voice.
I won't be Goldar, but if you want, I'll be Lord Zed, and Danny Daniels can be Rita.
To Danny Daniels before you, because it's my number 2. Unless she goes to your number 2 and number 1, which brings us to your number 2. Mine was, of course, the Megazord, original Power Rangers.
I want to ride this Power Rangers wave.
It's Danny Daniels as the Power Rangers.
I want to be the Green Ranger, but I want a movie suit style Green Ranger.
Which movie? The new movie or the old movie?
Old movie. First movie.
The ninja one? No.
Yeah, well, they
I
have
thought
the
the
old
ninja
suits.
outfit was super cool.
They have the old suits in the beginning, and then they.
Oh, wait.
When she hits the helmet and the lights come on, kind of thing.
Yeah, I don't need the light up helmet, but those suits.
Well, you
looked
have to be the
more
Yellow
like
Ranger.
Armor than
Because they were like shiny and chromed out.
they weren't chromed out necessarily, but they were like shiny. They did
feel like
have
they're-
like lacquer
yeah.
on them or some shit. I don't know.
Well, because they were. So the Green Ranger wasn't in the first movie.
No, he wasn't. It's the White Ranger. But that's where I'm money's no object.
Oh, that's where you. Oh, you want to make the Green Ranger suit, but with this kind of shine
Ivan Ooze.
level of armor.
Yeah. I'm answering the question from the chat. Was it the Ooze dude?
Oh, Ivan Ooze.
Ivan Ooze.
Selling perp drink on the streets to the children. You want it like that. You want it to look
I want it to look
legit.
sick. And Danny Daniels can be the Pink Ranger.
Always the Pink Ranger.
Do you want the Dragon Zord?
Fuck yes, I do.
Okay.
I want the
well,
dagger.
So you want to be him. Now here's the
I have
thing.
the hair already, bro.
So I gotta ask. So for the flute on the sword, because I had the toy of it. Do you want to actually learn how to play it, or do you want it to just be pre-recorded and have
Bro,
it called?
he knows how to play instruments.
Yeah.
So you need the mouthpiece to be inserted into the mouth guard as
None
well.
of it makes sense because it sounds like a trumpet.
It does. And then a sea monster comes from the fucking ocean and terrifies us.
I actually remember it.
Yeah, that because there was 2 of them. There was that one, and then I forget what I think the second one indicated the transformation. I forget,
Yeah.
but
Or I think it just told him to like stop being a bitch.
right.
Dragon Sword, stop getting your ass handed to you. God. Quit being a bitch and come on.
Come here, bitch, and come on. Ooh, looking like that.
Yeah.
Ooh, that looks kind of sexy.
The
And then
guns are really
It made
cool.
me sad to see this one, which is like the newer version where they made it all cheap and
Yeah.
foam-like. Nah. Ooh, what's this one? That's pretty good. Yeah, that looks like garbage. I hate that. That makes me hate my life. This one makes me love my life.
Jason David Frank will never let this go.
Why would he? Why would he?
I
I mean,
mean,
CM Punk didn't want to fight him.
this is true.
That was going to be his other thing.
That's true.
CM Punk's third defeat.
Yeah, because Jason David Frank beat the shit out of the first dude he fought.
Well, he has like a respectable record. He's not undefeated, but he's like
right.
No, but he's fought dudes and won, and
Yeah.
but the first guy he beat the shit out of him. It's
Yeah.
like, I'm gonna beat this fucking Green Ranger's ass. Green Ranger got heads. Fuck. He's all tatted
he
up.
has been doing martial arts since he was 14. Like that is not. That's an actual thing.
Right.
Yeah.
Well,
The Black Ranger has a funny story with him. The second Black Ranger.
I was about to say, is that the Black Ranger?
No, the Adam.
Okay, what about Adam?
Johnny
What's
Young
the
Bosch.
funny thing?
When they were filming the first movie, actually, you know that one part where they run up the tree and like do the flip back?
Uh huh.
They actually did that. Like, so Tommy and Adam, I know their real names, but
Right. Right. No one.
so Tommy and Adam were practicing this, and they were just letting the testosterone flow and be like, let's see how high we can go.
Uh huh.
And they were like stopping at like 2-3 steps,
Mm-hmm.
and they were like catching each other, right, to make sure they didn't fall.
Right.
And the way Johnny Young Bosch tells it, he's like, I thought we were done. I thought like it was like, all right, so 3 seems to be the max.
Right.
And it was Tommy's turn, and he's like, I'm going for 5. And he's just like, what?
Oh no!
The way Tommy tells it, he's like, that motherfucker let me drop.
That's not fair. Fun fact: Adam is Broly in Dragon Ball Super.
Yes.
Ah, the world of Kung
Johnny
Fu.
Young Bosch is like he's been in most
Vash the
animes.
Stampede, he's Ichigo and Bleach.
Oh, that's a pretty sweet way to just get around being old. Just do voices. It's cool. It's fine. It's awesome.
I'm a frog. Yeah, but the frog turns into a handsome prince. I still remember that movie.
Yeah, she gets out. And I'm like, hell yeah! That lady was fucking
Maybe I want
hot,
to change
dude.
my answer.
She's Danny Daniels. Hold on, what was that lady's name? Green.
Doesn't she get all old and
first
die?
Movie. Oh.
No, Zordon's old.
No, but I thought like she loses a fight and against all like her
I thought she
power.
turned into like an owl or some shit.
Oh, that's what happens. That's what happens.
Dulcea. Nope, she's just doing owl. Hold on. Let me just rewind and remind everybody of this lady. Oh, come on. I forgot that this lady was in there. And she had like a really sexy voice too. She was like, I'm going to teach all. Yeah, there's no reason why she should be wearing that in the middle of a children's movie about kung fu.
When I
It
was
was
a
also
child,
very cold when they were filming that.
It's also, every place is very cold when you're wearing something like that. God, you're saying?
I thought it was the girl from Saved by the Bell when I was a child.
Which one? Kelly Kapowski?
No, the other one. The one that can't stop doing caffeine pills.
Jesse,
Jesse.
have you not seen Showgirls?
Not at that age. But at that age, it was like when you're getting ready for school, 7 a.m, Saved by the Bell is on. So how many white girls with curly, yellowy
My ass
orange?
was like, chick from Showgirls?
Yeah, in retrospect now.
Dude, this outfit is bananas, dude.
Yeah, she actually doesn't look anything like Jessie in retrospect. Now
No,
that-
but, like-
now that I've moved out of a town that's 98% Hispanic. Yeah.
No, that, like, what the fuck, dude? Also, ladies, this Halloween, if you need a costume for Power Rangers, that
If
is
you need a Black
something.
Ranger, what's up?
I'm the goddamn Megazord, so yeah, don't. Oh, we're doing a show. Margos, you're number 2.
Chainsaw Man.
Ah, damn.
Jesus Christ! Actual chainsaws?
Yeah.
Oh
Chainsaw.
my god, dude. Chainsaw Man is very popular. You actually called it like years ago.
No, TJ did.
TJ did. He's like, whoa.
TJ's like, this is gonna be the new big thing, and then the science behind it is they have one of the best animation studios behind their thing, and I just like the look a lot. Like that just looks like the dumbest fun thing ever. So it's like if you're gonna be Halloween, even if you don't read anime, or watch anything, like yeah, that'd be dope. What are you gonna do when you
this Chainsaw Woman?
There's no Chainsaw Woman. Yeah, just walking down the halls and then you see Chainsaw Dude. That'd be cool.
What? This is. I'm trying to think of the logistics of how to make this happen.
Well, you can't. It's not a thing.
Well, no, but it looks like he just glued chainsaws to his forearms.
I mean, he starts it by showing off his head. Like, the chainsaw, there is a literal chainsaw on his face.
Right. I mean, that part you can do, though. I'm talking about, like, these right here. Like, are they supposed to be a part of his arms? Or
Yes.
Yeah.
are they functional chainsaws?
Yes.
How do they work on the forearm?
Don't worry about it. It's magic.
Oh. Well, then that's even easier. You just glue them. You can just glue them to your arms. Are you going to have green goo come out of you?
That's just art.
Oh. Are
You can't
blood?
have too much blood on your covers.
Ah, so you just make a green goo.
Yeah.
I feel like that's a 90s thing.
It's a Samurai Jack thing.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah, they couldn't show any blood in the Cartoon Network
Mhm.
like version of Samurai Jack, so all of his enemies that he killed were robots. They bled oil.
Oh, that's right. That explains why
As a tie, and this would be actually be a little bit more fun because I know you're over there being like a costume workout. Like, how would I do this? How would I do that? Like, you're like 5 steps away from being like a dude that goes into a studio and just makes costumes for people.
Oh, I mean, I don't know how to do.
Well, you're doing it with toys right now. Like, it's just like you are really close. So it's just like one day people.
My thing is like,
I think you would have a lot of fun if like you got invited onto a movie set and it's just like, hey Sam, help us make these things.
I don't know how things function. I don't know measurements. That's the problem.
But you can learn.
apprentice under Tom Savini or something.
Like, I
you
would
can
like to
learn
learn
that.
how to make leather goods.
Yeah.
Honestly, I would love to learn how to make belts and bags and pouches and potion.
Well, then you'll
things.
you'll have fun with the dude that like honorable mention or ties my number 2, and it's Guts
Guts from what?
Berserk.
Berserk.
Oh my gosh! What's that armor?
Full armor.
Oh hell yeah! So many knives he has, little throwing knives. Oh hell yeah!
His like arm shoots arrows.
Yeah. See, look at. Oh, I
See,
thought.
look at him light up.
Oh my god! Giant sword. Hell yeah, dude. These are all the things I want in life: is giant sword, arm weaponry. Like I have assassin's blade. By the way, yeah, I want to have a real assassin's blade. I'd chop off my finger immediately, but it would totally be something I
I
want.
thought Ezio didn't have to.
No, he didn't have to chop off his finger. I'm saying if I had a real one, I'd totally have a mishap and cut off my finger. I'd be like, assassin! Oh, fuck! Get that
I
out.
thought Da Vinci solved that fucking math problem. Like,
No, it's because I didn't hug him. Do you remember that cutscene? It's one of the fun. But real quick, just another sidebar before I go to my number one, because yours number Chainsaw Man and Guts from Berserker. Also, that's not a bad word, internet. Somebody said Jessica Negri, and they censored Negri, thinking it was a bad word. So no, that's allowed. I think cosplayer Jessica Negri did a Chainsaw Man cosplay. Let's see what that looks like.
hot.
Oh, yes, but
She's so cheerful all the time.
Yeah.
Chainsaw Man. Let's see if it looks any good. It's buxom. That's correct. It's very good though.
It doesn't have the arm chainsaws that you were worried about. She
Doesn't?
said fuck it too.
Oh, there they are. Well, for somebody at least. It might be her. Can't tell. She's wearing a mask. But I lost my train of thought.
Number one.
Number one. My number one. What is my number one? I lost track. Ha! My number one. I'll tell you guys a story real quick of the one time I actually legit had a little bit of a power trip. So for some reason,
Damn.
what was it?
I was just reading the chat. SS4 Goku. He wants to be a furry.
Ooh, that one would be crazy. That's the one with the with the chest hair. Yeah. This one was I had a power trip. I was working at Double Toasted, and Corey was like, "Hey, can you go to Lucy's and rent out the Darth Vader costume for Force Awakens? I think, or maybe the second one. Either way, Star Wars. Oh no, it might have been Rogue One. I'm not sure. One of these fucking movies. But he goes, rent the costume. And I said, okay, well, he rents the costume, and I think he wore it for the show. But then I was like, well, me and Ian had it for the night. So we're like, let's just go down and wear it on the street and collect some video. I'm 6'4". And walking down the street in a full Darth Vader costume gives, like a legit one too from Lucy's, gives you so much fucking power. Because people look at you and people see Darth Vader on TV and they go, oh, he's big and spooky. They see people dressed as Darth Vader and people are average size. I'm 6'4" and I was wearing kind of like bigger boots. And I'm walking down and I'm walking with intent. Like I'm walking like Darth Vader, capes flowing behind me. And people are moving out of my fucking way. I was like, this is awesome. I am high off this. One girl was like, oh my God, Darth Vader. She puts her hand on my chest and like starts rubbing. I was like, what the fuck? No, hands here, right? 'Cause I don't want to get caught with any cases. And so I thought, man, with that kind of power and that kind of villainy, there's a lot to it that attracts people, that intimidates people, and I kind of like the power. Now, with money not being an object, I'm going full prosthetics. Now, this monster in the movie was CG and prosthetics, but I'm going full prosthetics as best I can. I want the finest ILM fucking Guillermo del Toro's Guillermo Navarro fucking makeup done on my face for this character. My number one, Davy Jones. I want a fucking octopus face. I want pirate tendrils. I want a crab arm. And I want 100 souls. I want it so bad, JJ. Look at how fucking cool that guy is. I want to fucking learn how to play an organ, and I want a fucking pirate ship. I want the fucking Flying Dutchman. These are my dreams, folks. And I want to learn to play the organ with my big claw, my giant claw hand. And I want a
instrument to learn.
What?
It's the easiest instrument to learn.
Exactly. I'll have the time and the money. And I want a heart.
I'm laughing because someone wants you to fight Squidward.
I'll fight anybody. I'll fight everybody. And Squidward, fuck off. But I want a dead man's chest with a fake beating heart that you can hear. I want a little toy trinket that plays the song. I will get this lady to be my girlfriend in the movie, and she can be cool as well.
Calypso. That was his girlfriend? I don't remember.
Well, he loved the ocean, and she didn't love him back, and so he became very bitter.
But I thought, oh, that's what. Okay. I'm trying to remember.
But nah, man, Davy Jones would be a fucking sick ass costume, and like all the real like shitty real Halloween costumes, it's like boo.
Go away.
You're stupid. No, I want all of it, and I want to just fucking walk down the street with my peg leg, and just have people be like, "What the fuck is that dude?" Because I'm also a giant than everybody. And I'll also be wearing a good sized boot and have a peg leg. And I'll get a couple guys, all the guys, you guys will be dressed up as barnacle men. And it'll be a good time. See? I do too. I want to be covered. He's going to be my second. Oh, I don't know what they're talking about.
They're talking about, they're in the
Tattoos.
chat.
They're talking about tattoos. They're talking about other things. But that's what I want. Davy Jones. And I can do the voice okay. And I have time to practice the voice. But that's my number one. JJ, what's your number one?
Wouldn't be a JJ list without anime.
Of course.
Surprised I've had more anime than you.
No kidding.
It's because a lot of them I've actually done. That's kind of the point.
Yeah.
Like, number one would have been Vash the Stampede.
What?
But I've already actually
Yeah,
dressed
you
up as Vash the Stampede.
Did you make the gun? Because I remember you had it.
That's right.
No, I found the gun at the Chinos. That's what we called downtown because it was the...
Everything in downtown, it's like 10 different stores, but it's all owned by like one Chinese family.
That's fair. That's
But yeah,
fair.
it was a cheap little gun that I found there, and it was just happened to match it. Dante would have been a close second from Devil May Cry, but I've also done that one. I actually have his sword.
Jesus
I
Christ.
bought the real sword because I found out a real sword is cheaper than a fake one.
Yeah, that's how it goes sometimes.
So, yeah, they did make me take off the jacket.
That's
So,
right.
in lieu of them, but keeping the red theme, the
I was
red
gonna
coat
say,
theme,
red sword wielding, weapon wielding men.
I want to be Alucard from Hellsing.
Oh my God!
I also have the
know
hair.
who that is. Yes, I do know who that is.
He's Dracula.
It's Dracula.
Your power is a bullshit.
Yep.
So how are we gonna make your eyes glow?
I could
glasses.
just be a vampire.
Vampirism? Biology lab?
Hey, Morbius fucking did it. I saw the movie.
Oh my God! This is
It's Morbin time.
You can't be Morbius. That's not a pick. But you can be Helsing Alucard. What is the biggest set piece? What's the hardest thing to accomplish to make this happen?
Honestly, it's probably just the coat. It's like a Victorian era style of dress.
What about this giant gun?
I mean, yeah, that too. He also has like demon dogs that he can summon.
Where are the demon dogs? I want to see those.
They- like
They
pop out
don't.
of his
Yeah, I was about to say.
Yeah, dude, we gotta figure out how to CGI project them onto people, man. Gotta get you some mini drones or something that can go in formation. Look at that.
Yes.
Your dog food.
And Danny Daniels can be Sarah's Victoria.
That works for me. That's your number one?
That's my number one.
Marcos, that brings us to you.
Honorable mention to Duffman.
Oh, also, before we get to Marco's honorable mentions, my honorable mentions real quick. Godzilla was my alternate versus Megazord. Just a real legit, like...
You want to wear the rubber suit and walk
yep.
around?
Yep.
Have you seen that picture?
Which one?
There's a picture of like the 50s Godzilla.
Oh, yeah, he's wearing the suspenders? Oh,
no. When he's walking with like the actress that was in the movie.
Oh, the two actresses on the arm. They're like Godzilla's a pimp.
Yeah.
Oh, my God, no.
Yeah, you could look it up.
What do I look up?
Like Godzilla 50s woman.
Godzilla 50s women. Let's take a look.
He's like strolling down the park with her with
that
like,
one.
an umbrella. Yeah, there he is.
Oh, this one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would do that. All the other, and then my other honorable mention. Strangely, I want like a very in-depth Audrey 2 from Little Shop of Horrors. I want to like plop down and then have like the big like a mechanical mouth and just be like, "Hey, Jive Turkey," because he was just a stereotypical black man. But I would just do that the whole time, but not the stereotypical black man part. But just talk shit to everybody and then eat people like as a gimmick, and then have them like, take a bite, lift them up on a platform, put them next to me, and then they can walk out the back. That'd be kind of cool. But that's my honorable mentions. Marcos, you're number one.
So this is going to get really convoluted, so I'm sorry. This is really weird.
Okay.
So Coheed and Cambria, as you may not know, all their stuff is based on a It's Star Wars. All the songs are Star Wars. They're literal stories, and at some points you can get comics of them.
Okay. You talking about the band?
Yes, the band Coheed and Cambria. That's why they have numbers for the most part.
Okay.
And it would be like in general. I know his name is Vaxus, but the issue is that, or what I thought was cool is just like the imagery that what they had when they released the new album. I was like, that was so dope. And it's just like generic future sci-fi man. So literally if you type Coheed and Cambria Vaxus and then go down and you see the people with the face masks.
Vaxus. Oh, and there's like Act 1.
Yeah, because
Let's see here.
Yeah, basically I want to be the black dude that's
guy?
Vaxus. But like scroll around a little bit like that. Like you're not going to get, well, the second picture over there is a lot closer.
This one?
No.
Oh, this one.
Yeah, but you can see like they're wearing like generic Halo armor kind of stuff, and they have helmets. Like if you go down a little bit, you'll see some of the face mask kind of stuff.
Something like this?
Yeah, yes, but in general, it's just kind of like I want to have like a generic sci-fi kind of suit kind of thing, where it's just that's the one I was looking for.
This one?
Yes.
Oh, this is Army of 2. Just the armor faces.
Yeah, but sci-fi armor of 2, like where they have the cool space pockets. They actually have like a legit music video. It was made really shitty, but like it looks really dope.
Really? Mm-hmm. That's so... I didn't know they had lore behind the band.
Yeah, that's why all the thing. It's literal Star Wars in space.
Are all of them sci-fi?
All of them are sci-fi except for
Coheed
like
and
one
Cambria is
album.
all sci-fi.
Yeah, all their albums are a giant sci-fi story.
That is... I never knew that. What's the song I know about them? What's the most
Landman?
popular song that they have?
I mean, it would probably be "Welcome Home." Doom, 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 doom.
Is it in a rock band?
Lion Man's Mumford and Sons.
The other one would be "Good Eye Sniper."
I don't know any of these songs.
Well, then I don't know what to
But-
tell you because they were both on MTV all the time.
Welcome Home was on Rock Band, I think.
Welcome Home was like on every movie trailer for like
Yeah.
2 years.
Okay, we're going to get copyright stricken, but I need to know. Welcome home, Coheed and Cambria. Let's take a look. Work sucks. I know. Oh, yeah, I've heard that song. Yeah. Yep, I've lived in the 2000s. Yep, that is a real thing I've existed in.
Off the top of my head, it was probably in like every action movie. It was in 9, the Tim Burton-ish movie.
I remember 9.
Well,
But that is it.
and
That was not number 9. That was my number 1.
Oh my God, he brought it back around. And I'm bringing this show to an end. Because it's time for us to go. And thank
time for you to
sticking
pack.
around. Time for me to pack. I got to pack and get ready and go on home to California. So I'll see you all, not in a week, but in like 2 weeks after. I'll see you in November, I guess. And for those of you who out there want to wish me happy birthday, do so in the comments. Do so by sharing it, like, subscribe, do all the things. Wish JJ happy birthday. Right now, and give him lots of money. Donate, subscribe, do all those things. Not for me, but for JJ. So if you donate $500, it's going straight to JJ. Prices and details may vary. Proof of purchase not necessary.
Aren't you going to Goliath Land?
I don't know where Goliath exists.
I thought it was from you. You sent him the sweater.
I forgot. I don't remember where people live.
How many sweaters have you sent in the? Never mind. I shouldn't put it. Yeah, I was about to say I shouldn't put our business.
We're gonna get it out of here. Nobody needs to know my business.
Good night,
everybody. Goodbye.
Thank you, everyone.
Happy birthday.
Have a wonderful night. Goodbye.
Birthdays. Whoa, I never meant to brag, but I got a world wanting now. Whoa, never more attention to brag. Still all the way from you now. God, does it feel so good? 'Cause I got a world wanting now. And if you could, then you know you would. 'Cause God, it just feels so. Just feels so good. Happy birthday to me.